Hello, everyone. So I went to the gym today. I did legs, but I'm flexing my biceps. So let me show you my legs, my beautiful legs. You see that? I don't know. So, what gym did I train at when I was in Texas? There's been moving to Texas the last few years. There's been a Gold's Gym, LA Fitnesses. The LA Fitness I carried over when I was stationed in California um, into Texas. I think LA Fitness is probably the my favorite commercial gyms as far as accessibility in different states, driving across the nation. But I end up canceling them too. Um, then hit up a Gold's Gym when I was in San Antonio. And then what was the other? What was the other? Okay, so the most recent commercial gym would be Trufit. So my opinion on Trufit gyms, they suck. Trufit gyms suck. Okay, so because there was at least one in San Antonio. I know that's Texas, right? So one in San Antonio, the other in El Paso. Okay, so the reason why TrueFit was my worst commercial gym for maybe three reasons. First, it was always crowded, and I know one of them was open 24/7, except I think for Sundays or something like that. But like, are you gonna go to the gym at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning? Let's just say like the typical. Let's just say between like 5 a.m. and 11 p.m. at night. I mean, because the gyms were okay. So if I got to that gym at 5 in the morning, it was already crowded. So five, and I went in at 6, crowded. 7, crowded. 8, crowded. 9, it's starting to slow down a little bit, but it was always something going on. They didn't have for a commercial gym. Their spacing was awkward. And they had older like benches that looked like very cheap made, almost like the IKEA of workout equipment. Another thing is they only had at this one commercial gym 2 benches, and then what was the other one lat pull down machine, which was weird. Okay, and then another problem too was the membership. So they kind of do that like that, almost like a Planet Fitness type, or where you can have upgrades, right? Like the Black Card membership. I don't know if that's what it's called, where you can use like the massage machine or certain little you can take class. Oh, it's funny because now with inflation, you're even limited in gyms now. So before you could join a gym and just have access to pretty much everything, right? Aerobic classes if you like that, cycling classes. Nope. Now you got to pay for those amenities. So from what I remember, they sold 3 memberships. One was $37.99. That's the highest one, where you could pretty much use anything. The second one was $25.99, and then the bottom one was like $12.99 or $13.99. But everyone's working out together for the most part. I think the difference is you can't drop your kid off. You can't use the child care. I don't have children, so that doesn't apply to me. Even though I had the 37.99 one, you can't use the massage shit, okay, which really aren't that good. The pressure massage or whatever that's called, and then I forgot some other shit, but I just got the highest one, and okay, so I was only there for like 3 weeks, okay, but I was a member for like 3 months. This is the reason why. Okay, another thing why it was bad is the cleanliness. Okay, when you're gonna have that many people uh, joining the gym, and then the amount of shit. Okay, it got on my nerves because there was the in Texas and California, a lot of the cleaning people are gonna be Hispanic, right? I would even say more Mexican. 90% of them are probably gonna be of Mexican descent, and don't speak very good English. And it's funny because the people would leave all these like dumbbells on the floor, plates, the plates on the floor. And this the older Mexican lady was vacuuming, and she would ask me. I don't know why she didn't ask a Mexican person that she spoke Spanish to, but she would randomly ask me if I could like help her like pick the weights back up, re-rack the weights so she can vacuum, because the members would just leave the weights on the floor, like the 45-pound plates, when they were squatting, and not pick them up. So, I helped her out a couple times, but then I was just like, I'm gonna, next time she asks me, I'm just gonna tell her no. At the time, my hip was bothering me too. My hip was fractured, and here I am picking up freaking, 45-pound plates for her, so she can vacuum, and it was not my fault. I didn't leave that mess there. Okay, so another problem too with the Trufit gyms is obviously there's going to be bad like gym mannerisms, and the women fuck it up too because they do all the hip thrusts. When a woman does an Instagram gym thought, does a hip thrust, she takes it's where they take a barbell, they take up a bench, and then they take up a squat rack. So they basically take 3 workouts just so they can dry hump the goddamn, bar when they, how they say it, when they lift up their, trying to do it, but they do that shit like that. Okay. Not one of those bitches are in shape that do that either. And you normally don't see men doing that. That's a bitch exercise. That's an Instagram thought exercise. Okay. So I couldn't take it no more. I said, you know what? I just ain't getting, I'd be in there early in the morning, and it was like, you're all desperate for some weight. So if I be curling like a 30-pound dumbbell, and then as soon as somebody put the 35-pound dumbbell back, I'm like running over like a tweaker on his fix or something. It's just like anytime someone, because weights were almost hard to come by. Any dumbbells or barbells. So I said, no, I can't do this no more. So what happened is, it ended up, the problem too. Okay. Another thing too is the bathrooms were disgusting. So for a commercial gym, let's say they had 2 shitters and 2 urinals, but sometimes like one shitter would be out of order, and then the other shitter, somebody be taking a shit, or they just destroy it. So the bathrooms were like beyond disgusting, like beyond. Okay. Planet Fitness, I'm surprised, but Planet Fitness, for some reason, there's always someone cleaning the bathrooms a lot of times. I was always impressed with even the couple times I joined Planet Fitness is for during the pandemic. The $10 a month got me, at least to be inside an indoor gym. But no, this gym was filthy, the Trufit gym. Okay, and then when you cancel, so remember, I think I went for like maybe 17 days, not even 3 weeks. And one thing too is the people were fairly pleasant. Like the greeting in the front. There seemed to be a different person like every other day or something. But they were all very pleasant, the front desk people. Okay, but when you cancel, right? When you cancel, you don't go through through Trufit itself, like the front desk. They give you this little confirmation number that you're going to cancel, and then you got to send that email to the main office, and then they got to retrieve the email. And then you got to say like your name, the day. You give this little like member number that they give you in the front desk. They write it down for you. They wrote it down for me. And then you say, I'd like to cancel my membership. And then you wait. They got 7 to 10 business days. I hate whoever came up with 7 to 10 business days. I hate that shit. Okay. They've always been saying 7 to 10 business days since I was a kid. So, so anyways, it took like another couple months because it has to be like the exact day, like the day after you were billed. Okay. So that's the problem, that it took about 3 months to cancel. And I was on it pretty fast too. Right. And I kept coming back to that gym just to ask, hey, has my membership been canceled? And I'd scan in, and they kept saying like, oh, they're going to charge you for like another month. Then I came back a month later, like, yeah, this is the last month they're gonna charge you. But it just seemed like that was such a shouldn't have took no 3 freaking months, but it did. Okay, you just got to be on top of it. Eventually, your membership will get canceled. Okay, you just got to be on it, and you may have to have it where they may take a little bit of money from you the last 3 months. Unfortunately, there's nothing you can do to bypass this shit, this gym shit. Okay, it seems a lot of gyms are kind of adapting to this bad business technique. Um, so yeah, after 3 months, I was able to cancel. And what's going to happen is you have a Trufit, you have the app, right? And eventually the app is just going to kick you off the platform. Like it's going to ask you to like sign up again, enter your pat. Basically, like your stuff's no longer there. Like all your logins, all your tracking stuff, um, all that is pretty much like the app is almost like brand new again. That's how you know your stuff has been canceled. So, but no, they did that. They take the yearly the annual fee now right away. So like they have this plan, the same plan that a lot of people got scammed, where like it's $1 to join, right? It's $1 to join, but the following month they're gonna charge you for 2 months, and then they're gonna say that's the annual fee. So they charge you the annual fee your first month being a member there. So it's not $1. It's actually uh, like like more like 60 something dollars that they took out for the annual fee, and then they're gonna charge you like the last month, and then so pretty much the True Fit got like probably like 120 something dollars out of me for free, or maybe a little bit more than that, more like 140 or something. So yeah, the gym sucks. Their gyms suck. I wouldn't join True Fit. Out of all the commercial gyms, Gold's, LA Fitness, Planet Fitness, um, 24-hour fitness. I say LA Fitness. Okay, the main commercial gyms. I think True Fit is for me has always it will be the lower end. Planet Fitness, obviously because their gym equipment is just they don't. I've never been to a Planet Fitness that had a regular bench press. They all have Smith machines. Um, so maybe the equipment a little bit might go to True Fit, but Planet Fitness was very easy to cancel. I mean, it was almost like they didn't want me there. I don't know if I pissed somebody off, but they were just like, yeah, sign here, make this your home gym. Call your old home gym where you first signed up for Planet Fitness because it was during the P word, the C virus. Uh, and then we'll take you over as your home gym, and then you can cancel strictly through us. And that was easy. I thought like, did I piss these people off or something? These Planet Fitness because they want me gone, they want me canceled. So yeah, I gotta see that, man. If it's better to get your gym membership revoked than just try to go through all the steps of trying to cancel. But yep, True Fit. So remember, you have no choice but to deal with them, even though it's gonna be frustrating. And I think the people behind the front desk at True Fit in Texas were overall okay. Like they didn't try to get me to stay. They didn't try to talk me into it. It's just the process kind of was you tell them you want to quit and they don't do anything. You're the one that has to email with your own private email, your own shit. They don't do it for you, except they give you this little confirmation code or something. I guess you got a cancellation number. I don't know what the hell it is. Member number. I don't know. So yeah, I wouldn't join True Fit. If you're about to join True Fit, watch this video, and then right before you're about to give them any of your money information, just say no. I saw this video, and I'll do some push-ups and sit-ups at home because you're not going to be able to really get a good workout in unless you got like bad gym mannerisms or something. Talk to you later. So no, True Fit gym sucks.